So what is going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. If we have not yet met, my name is Peter Roberts, and in today's video I want to share with you how you can become a top producer, a top known salesman selling life insurance over the phone. Now in today's video I want to document and share with you another portion of my journey and share with you exactly how I became a top producer. 6 months ago I had no clue how to fill out a life insurance application. I didn't even know what I was doing, but I want to share with you how I sold over $300,000 worth of life insurance, consistently selling $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 worth of business every month. And I want to share with you everything that I've learned and the three pieces, the most important three things that every insurance agent need to understand, give you the truth about this business, and really share with you everything that I've done that allowed me to implement and become a lot more successful faster in this industry. Now, I've realized now coming into this industry that a lot of people fail out of this industry. And when I first came in, I had no idea that this was a statistic. I had no idea this was a thing. But I just want to share with you everything that I've gone through to hopefully accelerate your journey to get you where you want to be in your insurance business. Now, the one thing is that most people fail is because they are convinced, they're promised that they're going to make all this money. They're going to make $20,000, $30,000, $40,000. Just buy into this system. You're going to make all this money. I promise you. I'm going to be the person guiding you, and you'll realize that your upline's not there for you. You'll realize that the resources that they have in place are not great. Their training's not great, and you'll be stuck, stranded, figuring out how the heck can I actually make this work. But this video is for those who either are trying to figure this out, but most importantly, just want the real advice on how you can actually start making $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 selling life insurance over the phone. Now, for me, I sell final expense life insurance, so I want to share with you everything that I've done, the strategies, the three things that I implement in my business that allow me to get there. Number one, become a top producer selling life insurance is that you simply have to get good at being able to sell. If you can sell a product, well, that's half the battle. The reason that most people fail in this industry are simply they are just not good at selling. They don't have the personal conviction. They don't have the personal, communication skills. They don't have the, the charisma or the abilitiness to literally make someone feel comfortable in the first 20 to 30 seconds of a call. And most people will come into this industry and blame the leads, blame the systems, but realize they will fail to look at their self in the mirror and realize, damn, if someone called me and spoke to me like this, that I probably would not be buying life insurance from them. But what I want to share with you is that if there's a problem in your business, there was a problem in my business when I didn't make a sale for 2 weeks. I looked at myself. I trained. I looked at other people doing better than me. I watched YouTube videos to figure out what I can do, the skills that I can develop to actually get better in this industry. So if you want to become a top salesman, you have to start looking at people that are a lot higher than you or doing a lot better, and you have to be picking their brain. People that were, crushing it. When I first got started in this industry, I spoke with them every day. I was trying to learn what they're doing, and I had the mentality, if they can figure it out, why not me? So number one, you have to get really good at sales. And the way that you get good at sales is literally by doing the repetition. It's not by the book that you read. It's not by the person that you speak to. It's literally by, going through and picking up a stack. I had a stack. Let me show you something. These are my clients. I have a stack of clients, literally hundreds and hundreds of clients. But before I got those hundreds and hundreds of clients, I had thousands of people that I spoke to. Repetition is your best friend. For you to get good at sales, you have to get hung up on. You have to get people that won't give you the banking information, that won't go through with the process. But if you do this over and over and over again, you will master the ability to sell. You will learn the nuances. You will learn how to ask the right questions, because the questions that you ask will reveal exactly how you can sell the product, and more importantly, illuminate the problem for you to actually solve it to make commissions. Second problem is that most people that are not a top, producer, or if you want to be a top producer, is that you need to remove money out of your life. When you think about the commission, if you think about selling this money, if you think about how much money you're going to make or the AP that you're going to write, you will struggle in this industry. So simply have a tender heart and learn how to do a lot of repetitions and jump into this business failing a ton. People ask me, how do I do the application? How do I figure this out? What do I say here? It's like, you will figure this out by doing. And most of the time that we are not where we want to be because we lack the ability to actually learn the skills, because we go in there, we fail a few times, and then we jump into the next industry. So if you want to learn sales, do the reps, fail a ton. Most importantly, learn how to do those little soft things and get people to actually like you. If you don't like yourself, you're going to have a lot of struggle actually learning how to sell insurance, and you're going to fail in this business if you don't even like yourself, and if you don't like talking to people, if people don't feel your warmness, your love, your passion, and more importantly, your heart, you will never sell a policy no matter how good your leads are. The second thing that I want to jump directly into is the quality of leads. If you want to become a top producing agent, number one, you have to be making money. Something that's not talked about and that I'm starting to see quite often is, number one, there's problems with IMO lead sources. People are paying a ton of money. You're spending a lot of money, you're making a lot of money, but guess what? Your return on ad spend or your actual profit, your net margin in this business are so thin that are going to keep you from failing, keep you from actually succeeding in this business. So what I want to share with you, one thing that will help you become a top performer, a more successful agent is, think about this. If I was going to start a business, would it be smart to learn how I can acquire a customer? Or should I just spend all my money having random people figure out how to get customers for my business? And the answer is that would probably not make most sense. For me to become the top agent that I am today, that was able to develop, become profitable, to actually make profit, 30, 40, $50,000 in this business, is that I took control of my marketing. Why would we build a business on stilts? And the way that you're going to do this, the way that you're going to become more successful selling over the phone, the way that you're going to build an insurance business, become successful and make the money that you want, is that you have to acquire an additional skill. You can't just go into a system, expect people to feed you money, spend money, and you make some money and you're going to build this most thriving or successful business or become the top producer. I'm sure you can do it, but if you want long-term stable results, you have to find a way to acquire a customer. Are you reaching out and getting referrals? Are you going out there and actually doing outbound calling? Are you going to places that have your target market? Or are you doing paid ads? Are you spending money on platforms, Facebook, YouTube, Google, to acquire customers? And a lot of people struggle in this business, are not a top producer. They have the ability to sell, but they don't have the right leads, or they don't have the right market to go after. So be the professional in that industry, maybe even niche down as well. Don't do mortgage protection, final expense, IULs. You will find yourself juggling all these different things. And the one thing that has made me the most amount of money was literally telling myself, I am going to make $40,000 every month selling final expense only. I know final expense is the bottom of the barrel, but if you are just good in any industry, you can make a ton of money. The market is so big. Why sell roofs, windows, lawn care cutting, tree services, if you can literally just make $1 million selling roofs? And when I think about this industry, some people struggle or will not become or reach their potential is because they niche hop, or they go into different areas and they find themselves finding the same problems in every niche, and you're going to find yourself making the same amount of money because your skill set will basically cap how much money you're going to make. So learn how to sell, learn how to market, generate your own leads, take courses, spend $10,000 on courses, learn from people that are ahead of you, learn how to acquire customers, learn how to acquire customers profitably, learn how to turn acquired customers into referrals, learn how to take your clients and extract as much value, because if you can generate your own leads and make your own money, your business will become successful. I promise you. So be mindful of how you're acquiring customers can help change your business. So as you're jumping into this industry, I just want you to know that most of the time you are coming into a position where you are just going to be another recruit, that you are just going to be another person coming into this game. But in order for you to accelerate your growth, you must learn how to sell. You must learn how to market. You must learn how to acquire clients. You must learn how to remain profitable. You must learn how to speak to people. You must learn how to do outbound calling and continue to improve your skill set. But if you are just coming off the street, if you're just coming from a 9-to-5 job and you're just thinking that this is going to be the way that you're going to make a ton of money, and you lack the skill set, you lack the actual business understanding, or you lack the resources in your journey, you will continue to struggle and not get the results that you were promised or expected to get in this industry. So for you to become that top agent, for the one thing that I focused on is, number one, is that it took a ton of work. It took me not knowing how to call people, going through repetitions. It took me spending a ton of money paying other people to teach me skills that I didn't have. It took me going through applications, me failing, sitting in this computer, thinking for 2 weeks, I have not made a sale. How am I going to get there? By doing applications, by failing, by not knowing how to do the thing, and eventually you stack these skill sets will eventually get you to where you want to be. And third, building a reliable way to acquire customers. If you are not marketing, if you are not controlling your resources, if you're building your business on stilts, it is going to be very hard. If you're overspending for leads, if your margins are really thin, you will not survive in this industry. And if you want to be a top producer month after month, year after year, you have to build the right systems, the right CRM, the right text message campaigns, and the right, structure in your business. One thing that was not talked about is you need some type of CRM. You need some type of way to get a client. The client comes into my system, then comes into my system. They get a text message. They get dripped on. They get an email from me. They get a text message from me. They get a call from me. If they don't answer the call, they then get another message from me. If they don't hear from me in 3 days, they get another message, and more and more and more. You continue to extract the value out of your leads. So right now, if you're literally just getting leads, calling people, and you're not selling, and you're not making or getting results, you might want to invest in a CRM. You might want to invest in ways to acquire clients. You might want to invest in a way to actually reach out, knock on doors, figure ways to get in front of these people that actually filled out the request form. So most people come into this, and that all circles back to your business acumen. How can I extract value from my clients? How can I be a great resource for my clients? How can I market to my clients? How can I sell my clients? How can I retarget my clients? How can I go out there and actually extract the value from my clients? And how can I service them? How can I actually deliver a really good product? How can I become a resource to them where they refer me to their friends? How can I actually, manage policies, minimize chargebacks, continue to have retention in my business, which is not taught about when you first come into this business. For you to be a top performing insurance agent, you need systems, you need ways to acquire, you need the ability to sell, and you need to be able to continue to retain clients, get referrals, and grow your business. So that is this kind of how I focused on and the things that I focused on when I came into this business. A lot of people didn't tell me about the actual truth about what you need to acquire to become really successful in this business. For me, I literally went all in. I started with nothing. And I just told myself I was not going to fail. There was many days where I was like wondering, is this actually going to work for me? But I continued to sell. I continued to learn skills. I continued to be like not scared to invest back in my business. I continued to deploy and connect with people in this business, and I got really good at selling. For you to get really good at selling, for you to become that top agent, you have to get good at sales. For me, I can now buy any lead. I can call any person and still make sales. It just depends on how many sales that I actually want to make. I'd rather control my business. I'd rather have systems and processes in my place in my business what allows me to automatically print money for myself. But if you gave me an old lead right now, 100 of them, I could sell them because I've developed the skill, I've developed the muscle, I've learned the questions to ask, I've learned how to communicate, I've learned what I need to do and say, which allows me to become successful in this industry. So I hope this video gave you encouragement to basically share with you what you need to do, 3 pieces, the 3 things that you need to focus on to become a top producer and to hopefully make 20, 30, 40,000, 50,000, 60, whatever your goals are in this industry. So again, this video was just for me documenting how I got here. 6 months ago, I was lost in this industry, jumping in, and I'm grateful to share this video. So I'm super excited to see where I'm going. Again, I don't want to recruit you, but if you want to speak with me or you need help, you can book times with me. I'm just here to help more agents win, and I want you to win. Some people come in here and fail, but I want you, and my mission is to help you make more money, to change your family's future, to make more money in your bank account, and actually like this industry. I love you guys so much. I hope this video brought you a ton of value. If it did, subscribe, comment, hit me up. I am here for you. Let's win together. Let's grow, and let's build something badass together. Love you guys. Cheers. Peace.